You guys know I just stopped the live not too long ago, okay? And I said I was folding them clothes up. But honey, I seen the sun shining, okay? And I said, you know what? Let me get outside and get some of this good old sunlight. And as I was getting ready, I received this download, okay? Yo-yo time. And I know for some of you guys, you may be like, what the hell? Yo-yo time. Yo-yo time. Up and down, up and down, okay? Some of you guys, and I hope this could clear some, would give some of you guys out there clarity, okay? And you may be a little confused, okay? But let me tell you something, okay? You got some time for me, okay? Just a few minutes, okay? Just a few minutes. Let me hurry up and get across this street. Okay, these cars is coming. Okay, listen. Some of you guys, you up and down. Hey, Miss Harden, PC, baby, PC. You up and down like a goddamn yo-yo. And I know, you probably like, what? Like a yo-yo, yup, like a goddamn yo-yo. Hey, Tracy, PC, baby, PC. You up and down like a darn yo-yo. And I know. Okay, and I used to be, in fact, today, I was reading a message, a very kind lady, okay. She had said, and this is what really got me to do this video. She's from South Africa, and she said, oh my goodness, you're so inspirational. I'm gonna send this to my daughter. And instantly I said, yeah, I am inspirational, but I be cursing in videos, okay? Okay, I be cussing in some of these videos. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Hey, random world, PC. So random world, okay? Honey, she about to be a pilot. Okay, you gonna put some respect on her name, okay? All right? You gonna put respect on her name, all right? So, listen, so the lady, she said, her daughter, she gonna send the daughter the video. And I remember when I first started doing these videos, right? Now, when my intuition told me to show up on this scene like the masculine that I am, okay, it didn't say to walk on eggshells and to watch your mouth and whatever it is. I just get downloads for me to do a video, and it may be a little colorful at times from here, but I remember when I started doing videos, my mother, and I love my mother to the life of me, okay, but my mother, she would say, and I would be doing the videos on Facebook, and she would say, Dina, why you cursing like that, right? And it was almost like the spirit just was I don't know, maybe my ancestors, my father, he would curse up a storm, okay? He would just say anything, okay? And if you are a person that have been gifted to do whatever it is that you've been gifted to do, could you do me a favor? Could you do me a favor, honey? Okay, do me this one favor. Could you stop doing things the way other people want you to do them? Okay, because you're afraid that you're going to lose some followers. You're afraid that you're going to lose, your social media family. Honey, if they are a day one, okay, and they know exactly who they are, they're not going to be a little intimidated by a few curse words, okay? They ain't going to be intimidated by a few curse words. But what it is for me is the holier than thou for me, okay? Like the Gen X or the Gen Z say, okay? It is the holier than thou for me, okay? Walking around like they got everything figured out. Okay, you ever met somebody like that? Okay, walking around like they got everything figured out. Walking around like, if you say something, they get so easily offended, okay? Because, they holier than thou, okay? And don't get me started about when you bring up some of the things that you used to do back in your heyday, okay? Honey, they coming for you, all right? So the reason why I wanted to do this video, because I was thinking about the lady, right? and how she was saying she was gonna send a video to her daughter. And instantly I said, I'm thinking to myself, I said, goddamn lady, you know, I do some cussing in some of those videos, right? And this is what did it for me, okay? Some people are wishy-washy, okay? All right, and I'm not talking about the lady. I don't know the lady from a milk carton, okay? And I'm grateful, you know, she's sending the video to her daughter, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna be me, okay? One of the things my mentor said, and I'll never forget, he said, if I want to be free, I have to be me. Okay? And sometimes we tend to want real friends, but we being so fake. Okay, let me say that again, because I don't think, you know, the people in the background probably heard me. Sometimes you want friends, you want real friends, but you being so fake. Okay? And like attract like. So if you fake, you're going to have fake friends. People, and I always say this, right? Be like the pendulum, okay? Whichever way it flows, you good with it. People will sometimes, you know, they'll love you as long as you saying all the right words, okay? As long as you are saying what they want to hear. But the moment you start saying stuff that they don't want to hear, or the moment you start holding people accountable, they get upset. They get upset. Why? Because as long as you are walking a clean line, it's all right with them. The moment you switch up, honey, or hell is breaking loose. Okay? And you can't, you see, and that comes from you seeking validation outside your damn self. Because as long as you seeking validation out yourself, okay, you gonna constantly be like the yo-yo. Okay? Look at this, let me get in the sun. Okay, let me get in the sun. Okay? But you gonna constantly be like the yo-yo, up and down. When they tell you, you know, oh, Dina, your video is good. You know, oh, I'm happy. And whatever makes you happy can make you sad, okay? And so you want to get to a point where as though you like neutral, you know? Oh, you say my video is good? Okay, all right, okay. And, you know, at times I would be like, oh, they say, you know, the video is good today, okay? All right, and you get happy. And then somebody come and they say, you know what, that video was trash. Okay? And then you're going to get upset. Why would you get upset? Okay? Why would you get upset? You know, it ain't got nothing to do with you. But yet and still, you are taking what someone else said personal. And that's why you like that goddamn yo-yo. Okay, I was going to go the easy route because it don't really be no people this way. But I said, nope, we're going to go this way. Okay, well, let's go this way. You're going to be seen today, girl. But that's why some of you guys are like the yo-yo, okay? Because when they praise you, it's good. And when they criticize you, it's a problem. You can't keep living based upon other people's perception because that's what's destroying you. Honey, that sounded so good. Let me just say it again. Okay. Ooh, that sounded good. And this is the type of confidence and stuff you want to have and big yourself up. You know, some people going to say, oh, you too conceited, or you too this, you too that. No. The only ones that mainly say you too conceited is the ones with the insecurities. Okay, the ones who very insecure about who they are. Okay, those are the ones. You know, I had a girl, okay, one day, and I knew this girl from when me and her was growing up. And I remember this one particular day, she was coming to pick my daughter up, okay? And my daughter, she's related to them, you know, to the girl. And I remember one day she was coming to pick my daughter up. And she was like, oh, girl, why you ain't come outside? And I was like, oh, because my hair, right? And she was like, you still conceited. And I said, conceited? I said, I ain't even goddamn conceited. That's what I'm saying. Conceited. I never been, conceited, at times, I think very highly of myself, but also at times I would dim my light, you see, because I didn't want anybody to think that I thought it was all about me. Okay, and so I would tend to dim my light until I start finding out. This is going to save somebody out there. This is going to save someone out there. This is going to do it for somebody out there. Until I started finding out that, oh no, the people who I socialize with, they have a poor self-image of themselves. Because there's no way in hell, if I think that I'm it, okay, and I do, okay, very much so, okay, I do think I am it, okay, and you got a problem with me thinking that I am that girl, okay, I am that queen, I am that lady. If you got a problem with it, that's your issue. It's not mine, okay? But oftentimes, the reason why they have a problem with it is because the way they view themselves. I remember when I heard Lisa Nichols say this, okay? And shout out to Lisa Nichols, okay? I remember I had heard her say, she said, you don't turn your light down. I knew I was in the right place when I was listening to her. She said, you don't turn your light down. Okay, and if you guys don't know who Lisa Nichols is, okay, she was born and raised in Compton, okay, very, very successful, okay, very successful. You could type her name in, Lisa Nichols on YouTube, and she'll come up. Honey, you talking about inspirational, okay, listen to a few of her videos. And I remember she said, you don't turn your light down. See, the reason why you turn your goddamn light down is because you've been conditioned to turn your damn light down. Okay? You've been conditioned to turn your goddamn light down when you was a kid. It all starts from your childhood. When you was a kid, right? And perhaps you got in that mirror. And perhaps you was doing one of these. Perhaps you was doing one of these, okay, with the hair, okay, all right? And you may have been told certain things like this. You think hair is everything. I know I was told that, okay? And you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, well, you say it out loud, because of course that's how they heard it. You say, damn, well, not damn, you say, oh, I look good. Innocent. You're just a little kid. You bigging yourself up, because to me, I think that is human nature. Okay? And you say, oh, I look good. And then you was told, you don't tell yourself that. You don't tell yourself that you look good. You let someone else tell you. And ever since that goddamn day, you have been waiting for people to validate you. And validation is for parking only. But you've been waiting for somebody to tell you look good. Okay? Some of you guys are losing sleep because they didn't tell you look good. Okay? Some of you guys, you get dressed up just so someone can say you look nice. Well, goddamn it. Before I leave the house, I say, girl, you doing that. You wearing that. Okay, even if the jacket may be a little wrinkled, that's neither here nor there, okay? I'll put it on so I make it look good. And that's how you have to see yourself, okay? And that's why sometimes people tend to settle for certain types of relationships, because they are waiting for somebody to tell them something. They're waiting for somebody to give them a compliment, waiting for somebody to give them love. Ain't nobody gonna give you that. Okay? Ain't nobody finna give you something that they don't have. And if you feel like you don't have it, guess what? The people that you meet, the relationship that you get into, they damn sure ain't got it. Okay? They damn sure ain't got it. Okay? So you got to stop looking for it and become it. Ooh, child. Honey, I'm getting chills. Okay? I'm getting chills. Okay? You have to stop looking for it and become it. Okay? You out here looking for somebody to be your hype man. Every day of the week, I'm my hype man. I'm my hype man. I'm my cheerleader. Okay? Every day of the week. All right? And that's also why, let me throw this in there. Okay? That is also why I don't be around certain people. Let me say that again. That is also why I don't socialize with certain people. Because if you don't see the best in you, you damn sure ain't gonna see the best in me. If you don't think that you was created to be a winner, you ain't gonna see that I was created to be a winner. If you think that you was created to be a loser and a victim, that's how you gonna think that I'm supposed to be. So be mindful of who you hang around. Be very mindful. Okay? Because sometimes we'll say, well, this is my family member, or this is this person, this is that person. I don't care what person it is. I really don't care. Okay? It's so funny because my intuition was saying, oh, Dina, it's an event today. And you see, as I'm walking, it's an event. And this is how you get out of your fears. Okay? You gotta go. If you see a large crowd, don't you dare turn around. Don't you listen. If you see a large crowd, I don't care if you shaking like a wet chihuahua. Okay? If you see a large crowd, go in a direction that the large crowd is and feel those emotions. Because the moment you go in a different direction, you're going to always be running. Okay? And honey, we don't run. Okay? So whenever you see a large crowd, I remember this one particular time I was walking, and many times my intuition, it has told me to go certain ways. Okay? And this one particular day, it happened a few times. Okay? And this one particular day, my intuition told me to go this certain way. And I remember when I went that way. And when I went that way, I seen about 60 cops. Honey, they just was standing there because I guess it was a funeral or something. And they just was standing there. And I said, oh, how you have that feeling, that moment where it's like in an instant, where we go, what we do now, right? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go through it. And that's what you gotta do, because that's the only way to face the fear. Okay? So they having an event today. Let's see. Oh, I guess it just started. How you doing? What type of event is this?
It's a bike blessing, they call it.
Oh, bike blessing.
Yep, so they're going to do a blessing of the bike. So we'll have, I forget what the pastor's name is.
I forgot
he'll come
too.
down and he'll bless
Oh,
the
it's
bike.
a pastor that's...
Yeah, it's really cool. So he comes
It's really
down and he
cute.
says like
Yep.
a whole prayer. And
Is
and he's got,
the
like, the vest on.
pastor in a bike club? is the
No, but I
don't
think
think so,
he's
no.
the pastor for like the Elks and the
Yeah.
bikers and stuff. A lot of them
Oh,
are connected.
Cool. It's a lot
yeah.
of fun, you know. Have a bunch
And then
of
he's
drinks,
gonna
we'll
play.
I'll open up acoustic, and
then
then play
this band's
electric.
gonna play.
You know, so it's a lot of fun.
All right. How long is this event for?
It's supposed to be till 4.
Till 4. So you guys just pretty much started, like setting
well,
up and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, it's starting
Should have
at
been started already.
Starting at noon.
At 12, which is
Yeah.
what, an hour ago.
No,
No, it's
Oh, no,
12 now.
12 now. Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
we're
Well, thank you. What's your
almost-
name? Keith. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Dina,
nice to
what's
meet
your
you.
what's your name? Heather. Okay. Nice to meet you,
you're welcome,
Heather.
man.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me do my walk. Okay.
Yeah, good.
All right.
All right.
All right. Have a nice day. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like a fear or something. But it's not a fear. It's a bike club. And this is how you do it, okay? This is how you know I was a little nervous. Okay. You get out your comfort zone. Okay? Let me tell you something, okay? Now I don't know if I'm going back to the event or not. Okay? This is how you get out your comfort zone. You gotta face the fear. Okay, you gotta face, and let me tell you something else. Okay, let me tell you something else, because now you know the confidence is up. Okay, it's up even more. You will be guided, okay, to people that you need to damn talk to. Okay, and let me tell you something. You not. Because I want the person out there to get this, okay? Because I want you to start moving in a direction that you was created to move in, okay? If you are in the image of God, okay? Now, you guys know I say I am God, meaning I am a creator of my damn reality, okay? Not of yours, of mine, okay? And I create my reality. But let me tell you something. I remember, I'm going to give you guys a few examples. Let me sit on the bench, okay? I remember this one particular day, right? I was going, oh, this bench is wet, honey. We can't sit there. I was going to Whole Foods, right? Now, when I go to Whole Foods, I like going to different ones, okay? I like going to ones that's like kind of far out or whatever it is like that. Just being around different people, because people are generally the same. Let me tell you something, okay? They are generally the same. When you get past culture, they are the same, all right? And so I remember this one particular day, I was at the download for me to go to this place, go to Whole Foods, right? But this Whole Food is about 40-something minutes away. This Whole Food was about 40-something minutes away, right? And I was getting ready to go. And I had some other stuff I was going through, experiencing some other stuff. And when you start growing, okay, this is one of the things that I want to advise you and let you know ahead of time. When you start changing, okay, don't think that the fear is not going to show up just because you're doing some meditation, some Reiki or whatever it is that you're doing. It still may show up, okay? But you are such an amazing creator that no matter what shows up, you are able to face it, okay? So this one particular day, I'm driving to Whole Foods. Now, this Whole Foods is probably like 40 minutes away from it, right? And, I feel myself getting a little uneased, okay? And this particular day, I'm like, you know what? Because sometimes we tend to forget. If you are full of love, full of inspiration, full of kindness, okay, I really want you to understand this. You will attract people that are in harmony with you. You will attract people that are in alignment with you. Okay, you will attract those people. So whenever you start getting out of your comfort zone, right? And a comfort zone is a deadly zone. Let me tell you that. Okay, if you're a person that just keep on showing up doing the same exact thing, let me tell you something. You're not growing. You're not growing. And it's either one or two things. Okay, and that's in nature. That's natural laws. Create or you die. Okay, now some may say disintegrate, but I'm just gonna say you die. Okay, it's either you create or you die. So whenever you're doing something new and you feel this unease, it's because you are growing, my love. It is not, it is not here to take you out. It is not like, well, let me just take her right on out. It is not for that, okay? And you trip yourself up because of ignorance, okay? And we are all ignorant. We don't, all of us are ignorant, okay? But you trip yourself up because you keep thinking, well, if I go to this new place, mind you, your higher self, your intuition told you to go to the new place. And I don't know who some of you guys, I don't want to say serve, but what you guys believe in, because if we supposed to create and we supposed to grow, and your intuition is giving you downloads to do certain things and to go certain places, why would your intuition betray you? Like meaning, why would your intuition have you go to this place just so they could curse you out? Okay? Because you're a little afraid. So sometimes we just gotta start using, our mind. We gotta start thinking, okay? And I know some people say, well, we all think. No. Please don't say we all think, okay? Because if you hear what some people are saying, you won't say we all damn thing. Okay, I told you guys, this lady said the other day, I was on here, okay? And I said something about the sheets, okay? Sheets, like, we really do things that we are programmed to do. And you know what this lady said to me? She right on YouTube, she left in a comment. She said, so who cares? And I didn't see the message until months later. But even if I seen the message right then and there, I would have clearly knew she was in thinking. Because first of all, she didn't even have to comment on the video. Okay, you didn't even have to comment on the video. And when I seen the message, this is what she said. I gave her heart. I said, because evidently, my love, you need the heart. Okay, and she said, ooh, I must be really been in a bad mood that day. And you going around saying, these people think. They don't think. They don't. They just get in motion. Okay? Almost like a robot, so to speak. Okay? Whatever the program was for them, that's what they do. They just move in motion. Do the same exact thing each and every day. Every day. They do the same exact thing. Every day. All right, family. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourselves, showing up for yourselves. Okay. I appreciate, you guys got the chat going. Okay. All right. Did I tell you guys we almost monetized? Okay. All right. We almost monetized. And very soon, very, very soon, okay, I'm going to take you guys to the dealership with me. Okay. And we're going to go and pick out that car. All right. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so excited. Let me tell you something. Okay. I don't give a damn where you are in life. I really don't care. Okay. I really don't give a damn where you are in life. I want you to know that it's possible for you. I want you to know that only thing you have to do is show up for you. And you know what? You are more than capable of doing so. You know what, Tracy? I wasn't always like this. Okay, I wasn't always like this. Just go up to people and just talk to them. I'm gonna tell you guys another story. I had this passenger. I was doing Uber, and maybe Uber had got me into into this too. With experience, I'm telling you, you change your whole damn life. And study. That's why I always tell you guys, study. Make sure you studying, okay? And when I say study, you guys know I'm referring books. I'm referencing books, okay? I'm telling you guys about, you know, some of the personal development I tend to listen to because I really want the best for you. And I know you are capable of more than the way you have been showing up, okay? Because if anybody else can do it, you can do it, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. And we are merely one and the same. You know, some people say, no, we're not the same. No, we are one and the same, okay? Because in this universe is oneness, okay? And it's universal mind, all right? It's not the Asian mind, the black mind, the Italian mind. No, it's one mind, and that's universal mind. So I had this passenger. I picked her up from her house. I guess it was her house. And she was going to college. And when I picked her up, she got in a car, but the way I was going, I needed to get in the next lane so I could make a right. So, you know, I don't think nothing of it. I blew the horn so the guy who was, you know, in that lane, you know, so I could get his attention so I could cross over, you know, cross in front of him and go down that block. And so I blew the horn, I rolled the window down and I blew the horn and I'm doing like this to the guy. Okay, you know, sometimes when you do like this to people, you know, they don't want to look at you. They don't want to look at you. So I did this a few times, right? And he still act like he ain't want to see me, look at me. So I blew the horn, and then he looked at me, and I said, could I go this way? You know, I need to make a right. And he said, oh yeah, you could go that way. And a lady, the girl who was in the car, she said, oh my goodness, I could have never done that. And I didn't look at it like anything, because this is one of the things, and it's funny because my oldest daughter, she came to the house last night, and she said, you know what I do now? Like whenever I'm lost, I ask people. And one of the things I told her, I said, you better ask the people. I said, because who want to walk around and be lost for hours? Okay? All right? And what's the worst that's going to happen? Okay? What is the worst that's going to happen? If people, let me tell you something, if people look at you a certain type of way or whatever it is like that, it ain't got nothing to do with you. So either way, it's a win-win situation. Okay? It ain't got nothing to do with you. It was this lady that worked at Walgreens, an older lady. And this was like when I first, probably like 2 years in after me having the whole, you know, being a little enlightened, okay? And I remember I would go, you know, to the Walgreens because the Walgreens is close to my house. And she was an older lady. And every time I would go there, you know, and I'm waiting online, or maybe she's like the cashier that's gonna ring my stuff up, I noticed it always seemed like she was in a bad mood. So, you know, one day I allowed the ego to come out, okay? And I used to do this like trying to be funny, but then I stopped doing it, okay? Like, it wasn't genuine. And so I asked her this one day, you know, because she was like, you know, a little frustrated. So I said, hey, how are you? And she said, I'm okay. And I said, because whenever somebody would act a certain type of way, I wanted to know, I wanted them to know that I knew that they day wasn't going so good. So I say stuff like this. Oh, how's your day going? But it wasn't genuine. I just was saying it, you know, so I could let them know that I knew that they was upset about whatever. And she, you know, people are always willing to talk if you have like a little key interest in what's going on in their life. And so she said, oh, I got a dentist appointment. She was telling me all these different things that was going on in her life and stuff like that. And I said, oh, that's why she act the way she do. And sometimes when you tell somebody something, right? Say, for instance, you are telling someone something saying, oh, you know what? Like, you able to overcome that. Some people, they don't want to hear that. If you come up with a solution to their illusionary problem, at times they don't want to hear that. The reason they don't want to hear it is because they get attention, okay? They get attention from them having that problem, But if you sum it up and give them a solution to it, guess what? They can't talk to that person about it no more, that person. So every time when you give them a solution, they don't want to hear it. So with that being said, I love you guys. I love you. I hope you guys, honey, I'm sweaty. I hope you guys get some of the books, okay, that I had recommended. And if maybe say, you can't get the books, you can always go on YouTube, okay, right on here, and, they'll read the book to you, okay? So it's no excuse. You see, there's really no excuse. Because if you want your life to change, guess what? You're going to start doing things to make your life change. And you would know if you really want your life to change. Because if you really want your life to change, you're going to show up. You're going to show up for yourself. You're going to do away with all the excuses. All the excuses, you're tossing them out the window. Okay? You're gonna start moving different. Okay? You're gonna stop hanging around people that feel that they are victims, okay? That feel like they can't do anything better. You're gonna stop hanging around those people. You know why? Because as long as you hang around them, that's exactly what you're gonna get for your life. We become what we hang around, our environment. And why you think that I always go to, is this place that I go to and I show you like the condos and stuff, I show you guys the condos, because that's my environment. I'm not gonna say that's gonna be, but that's my environment. And so I get out my current environment and go to another environment, and you have the ability to do so. It doesn't matter. You could be the like the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. Okay, I highly recommend you get that book. Okay, you could be the poorest man on a continent. Okay, the poorest man or woman on the face of the earth, and you still could become rich. But it's a game. It's a mental game, and not only that, it's a mathematical game. Okay, and once you start increasing your awareness, your life gonna change. It's gonna change like night and day. I remember my mother she would keep asking me, okay, I almost, keep singing it. She would say, Dina, how did you change so quick? And I didn't know what it was. I mean, I know I was listening to the personal development and stuff like that, but I don't gossip, okay? I don't want to hear what somebody else is doing in their life, because those seeds that you plant, you reap their harvest, okay? And so my mother would say, well, how did you just change personal development? It starts off it's a micro. It starts off small, minute, very, very little. And from you doing it, it worked itself up. It becomes big. So one time, I used to be a little afraid to run. Okay, run like in a street. okay, or whoever. And what I started doing was, I remember this one particular day, I went to the gym, and see, when you listen to the personal development, it creates this awareness. It creates a awareness. And I'm at the gym, you know, and I'm walking on a treadmill. But that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. Okay, I wanted to damn run. Okay? And, you know, I gave myself what I do a lot, and I got this from Mel, I don't know her last name. Is it Mel Robinson? But she's in a personal development field. But I remember she said, do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She said, never go up, right? Whenever you want to challenge yourself, never go up. Never count the numbers going up. She said, because if you count the numbers going up, you'll just keep on counting and you will never do it. But if you do the numbers coming down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's like action. You got to take off. And you know, when you at the gym, you look around, you want to see if people looking at you, right? And so what I did was I got focused, okay? I got clear. And what I did was I just took off. I just started running, okay? Because one of the things that tends to happen to me is, do you want to live your life based upon other people's perception of you? And when I think of that, it does something to my soul. It really irks me, right? It really irks my soul. And so then I do the challenge. Because to be a prisoner, okay, and many people are prisoners, and they not even goddamn incarcerated physically, but they are prisoners to the fear, okay, mentally. And they don't do whatever it is that they know they was created to do, whatever it is they say they want to do, all because of fear. And that's how I started. So it first started off on the treadmill in the gym. And then I said, well, if I could do that in the gym, you know, I could do that outside. And then what happened was, you know, I put something in my ear to tune everything else. That's why I say keep a good thing of headphones, okay? Because if you want to tune stuff out, put the headphones in and tune it out, okay? And as you doing it, you feel nervous. A little nervousness is coming in, because the reason why the nervousness is coming in is because you're going against the programming. You going against, you know, that belief system, what you've been conditioned to believe. So if you grew up hearing your mama and your daddy, whomever, okay, simple, right? That was because of lack of confidence. That was because of their self-esteem. And most likely they heard their mother say that, and they just continue the cycle, okay? And so what I do is, okay, I go against it. And you do feel the fear. You will feel it. You know, I just want to remind you, okay, you will feel the fear, but you're capable. You're capable. And don't you dare allow fear to stop a goddamn giant like you. Let me say it again. Don't you dare allow fear to stop a damn giant like you, okay? Feel the fear and you still do it. No excuses. No excuses. No more excuses. Why you ain't showing up the way you desire to show up. No more excuses. Get rid of the excuses, okay? Because you don't want to be a person that get to a certain age and live in regret. Now, I don't know about the next damn person, but for me, that scares me. And, you know, that really scares me. To think that I was capable, to know that I was capable, to know that I had the ability to show up for myself and I didn't. It's sad. That would be really, really. Who wants to live a mediocre goddamn life, doing the same thing? You working on that job. Let me just tell you, okay? You know what? And the people that you working for, by the way, they experience fear too, okay? But you working for them and making their dreams a reality. You making somebody else's dream a reality while you put your dream on the back burner. When I started doing Uber, and after a while, I was doing it for a while, and I like, picking up the passengers and stuff like that, because I always, I want to see how somebody think. We have a dialogue and, just talking and stuff like that. But I told my sister, I said, wait, hold on now. I said, shit, I wanna be like the goddamn big time CEOs too. Okay, the CFOs. I wanna be like them too. They probably on a goddamn yacht right now with their damn family, and I'm picking people up. All according to your self-image. How you view yourself. How you view yourself. And some of you guys say, no, I view myself real good. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you viewed yourself real good, you wouldn't be doing some of the things you do now. You wouldn't be showing up, living a mediocre, basic life. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. But if you stick around long enough, okay, it becomes contagious, right? You will start, before you know it, you will be moving out your own damn way, doing things that you will say, damn, I never would have done this, a few years from now. Yeah, because you become what you constantly be around, all right? And you have the potential within you. Always remember, you have unlimited potential within yourself. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.